We have the Trifecta 96, which is a big seller for us this year. This one was a collaboration of Travis Grant and myself. Travis was really liking the feel of the narrower design blades. The narrower tips give you a little softer feel at the catch, yet they have a very nice sweet spot at the middle of the stroke. You know, once the blade's fully buried, you really submerge these shoulders right in the middle of the stroke, which is really where you want your peak power to be. This blade's really efficient. So it's some people find it to be real stable in the water. It's got a little bit more progressive. It's a double concave with a more pronounced dihedral than the Elite Racer has. The blade angle, so this is interesting too. So people ask what the angle is. If you look, you'll see it's a 10-degree angle to where the shaft connects to the blade. But if you actually check the tip of this paddle, I'll take my pen here just so you can see. If you look at that pen, it should be parallel to the table. So the very tip has a 0 attack angle, meaning it's parallel to the shaft. So when the shaft is at an angle about like this to catch, the blade tip is at the same angle as the shaft, giving it a really aggressive, nice catch. Once it's in and you're at your sweet spot during a stroke, now you have that positive angle that I call a positive angle when the blade is angled forward versus back. If you were to do a perfectly straight paddle or a paddle with too, like not quite enough angle, what's going to happen is you're going to go through your power phase a little bit too quickly. So the big difference between this 96, this is the brand new 86. We're just showing the first ones out of the mold this weekend at the Bow of the Paddle. And you'll notice on the width, it's the same blade length, but the width we're at 6.5 inches. So we're at 7 1/4, 6.5, so we're 3/4 of an inch narrower, you can see. So that's where the reduced blade area comes from. So this paddle we found, even for guys that are, you know, 160, 170, a couple of them felt like these were a little bit on the big side for them. So we've done some custom ones this year where we've trimmed them down just a teeny bit narrower, getting them down like around 92 square inches. But we really had a lot of requests, particularly from women and junior paddlers wanting the Trifecta design and a smaller blade, because we're talking about paddlers that are under 150 pounds, like in that 100 to 150 pound range. So we found this one's really good for both surfing and racing. The narrower blade, like for surfing, again, it's all preference, but if you're a paddler that really likes to emphasize the middle of the stroke, you're going to find the Trifecta is probably the most efficient shape for that. You have to be conscious to not over pull the catch with the Trifecta.